So like I teased in the last review, these next, I don't know, maybe like 5 reviews, starting with this one, number 50, are going to be based on kind of a theme. Past week, I was in Michigan visiting family, and I figured I'd pick up a bunch of different Michigan beers that I can't find in New Jersey, and kind of go with those for reviews. Start with this first one here. This is actually one that I got in Jersey. I was able to get 2 bottles of this, limited release kind of thing. You all know this beer. Founders KBS, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I probably don't need to say that much about it. If you're watching these reviews and you drink beer, you know about Founders KBS, but for full disclosure here, ale brewed with chocolate and coffee, aged in oak bourbon barrels. This is highly sought after, 11.2% ABV. So let's crack this puppy open. I've been waiting to open this. And the second bottle I have no idea when I'm going to open that. I'm holding on to that one for a while. I may hold on to that for the next year. I can already smell the wonderful aroma. I've actually had KBS before. I think it may have been the 2013 release. My good friend Nicole had actually given me a bunch of beers. It was actually the first time I got to try Hop Slam too from Bell's. But there was a KBS in the bunch there too. Was there? Yeah, I think that was from her. See, I get so many beers, I'm trying to remember everything. Okay. So you look at that, nice and dark. Good aroma coming off of it. A lot of sweetness. A lot of coffee coming off of it. I'm not getting as much of the bourbon aroma. But then, you know what? Second whiff, the bourbon comes through. So a very multi-layered beer this one is. And 11.2%, so I'm going to be feeling good in a little bit. Oh. Hits you first with the bourbon, then it layers into the chocolate, and finishes off with the coffee. The taste of the coffee, it kind of reminds me of the... It's not really a taste sensation, but smells connected to taste. That smell you get when you're smelling freshly ground coffee beans. That's the taste I'm picking up, if that makes sense. And that coffee comes right at the tail end. Perfect. Bourbon, chocolate, coffee. Right in order. The bourbon is not overbearing. It doesn't layer over the other flavors. I've had too many bourbon barrel aged beers that the bourbon, it's spotlighted too much. It's spotlit. I'm not an English major. And it masks some of the other flavors. Like I have a rum barrel aged pumpkin from Southern Tier that I've been sitting on. That I'm almost worried that the barrel aging rum in that case is going to overpower the pumpkin flavor, but I'll find out. Don't know if I'm going to do a review on that. I might just crack that open and drink it. But anyway, this one, none of the flavors overwhelm the others. They're all working in perfect tandem. Another drink here. Oh, this is so good. See, this is going to become a problem for me every year. I'm really going to have to try and find KBS every year now, and in Jersey, it's not quite as easy. The only reason I was able to get this, they had a release at a local store, and they started to release a little bit before the time they were supposed to, which means by the time I got there, actually the guy right in front of me in line got the last 2 bottles. Thankfully, an employee of the store, and I'm not going to blow up his spot, he was able to set aside a couple extra bottles for me. Found out after the fact, so it's good to know people. So, with that, the first of the Michigan beer reviews. Founders KBS, the Kentucky Bourbon Stout. Ale brewed with chocolate and coffee aged in oak bourbon barrels, 11.2% ABV. Founders Brewing, Grand Rapids, Michigan. And with that, I will see you guys for the next Michigan review.